how are you? Today I'm going to review Behen, and I think this movie is a masterpiece, and hopefully one day I can direct such a film because the whole concept and the writing, the acting, everything is just genius. It was brilliant. So yeah, here goes review. Behen is a woman-centric movie but told from the perspective of the patriarchal society. The devil is in the details. This movie upholds a very specific clash of realities. It encapsulates the narrative set by the society about women and how that actually ruins lives. The characters and the story is fictitious, but through creative liberty, the movie holds a mirror to our society. From its title to its very end, the movie sticks to its theme so flawlessly that it just blew my mind. All the actors have done a tremendous job. Of course, they brought the concept to life, but the movie feels extremely fresh with its setup. Although I must mention, there are many details to it and not everyone would understand it. However, the genius of the movie is its subtlety with which it delivers. It exists quietly but has an impact. This movie is not celebrated enough and we need to talk about this more. Hats off to the director, who is Suresh Triveni, and writer Pooja Tolani, if I pronounce that right, for such an intricate piece of art masked under humor and madness. Yeah, so normally I would say stuff add stuff in the middle of the reading, but today I don't know, everything I am trying to add feels like a spoiler, and I feel like you need to watch the movie and it can't be reviewed like this because it is such a work of art. You need to watch it yourself to actually experience what it is. But then again, it is not a very loud piece, it's very quiet. And you need to be observant, you need to focus on every scene, every frame, and all the little random things, they have some meaning to them. So it can't be, reviewed like that. It has to be experienced firsthand. So that's why I guess I'm fumbling a lot because I'm trying to be spoiler free and review something that's clearly not meant for a review. It's meant for experience. But anyways, I think this is a phenomenal film, and I think even for the actors, people are praising Triptii Dimri for her acting, and of course she deserves it. Absolutely, she does. But she has shown phenomenal performances in Bulbul, Kala, and we all know that it is established that she is a great actress. But I don't want to highlight that because everyone in the film acted to their best abilities, and they gave their best performance, I think, because what the film is about and what the characters' lives are about, everyone acted brilliantly. And yeah, the acting, besides the acting, the direction and the writing, yes, the writing especially, it's so natural yet so, perfect for the setup. I want to highlight the script because lately, whatever movies I see coming from Bollywood or the Hindi film industry, everything feels a lot more artificial. The scripts feel like they were written by someone who clearly hasn't lived the character or clearly doesn't relate with the character. And I'm not saying that there are no pieces of movies or shows that does this, but majority of the films that release in theaters, and it's just that This movie has exceptional writing, I feel, and of course there are other movies, but the writing and the details in the movie itself, I don't want to give away anything, but it's just so beautifully placed, and sometimes it's not subtle, sometimes it's in your face and you can see it, but the subtle details are also so beautiful. Like, you can see that if you observe the movie properly, you can see that work was put into it. Like, it's a well thought movie. It, like, the director and the writer and the cinematographer, everyone put their efforts into the objects in the background and even the characters in the background. Nothing is randomly placed, everything has a purpose, and I loved that about it because I love complex stuff, I love layered stuff, and this is one of those pieces that actually got that right. Yeah, so that is it for the review. I highly recommend watching it with your mind and your soul. It is not a passive watch, it is not a loud entertain, just for entertainment purposes, not a watch like that. It needs the effort from the audience as well. So if you have a free day and you are looking for something that you want to engage with, truly think about something, and you want something to sit in your mind, then highly recommend this one. Just a brilliant, brilliant film. That's it for the review, and thank you for watching. I guess I've never said this, or have I, in any of my videos, but I guess I gotta say it. Like and subscribe. It's so awkward, but yeah, bye.